Call or visit nationaldebtrelief.com to find out how you can become
There's the funny noises. All right. Let's see if I can get this right with the microphone. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. First off, who is our? We never seem to know who's running anything anymore, do we? I'll wait until I get a comment, see if my mic works. Actually, I could use my phone.
I'm back in Kansas.
I've thought of that before. That's why he liked it.
And I was going to stay in Houston.
I can do
to
it.
keep working with Dr. Nell's
I'm going to give that and see if my
I was
mic
gonna
works.
get my first scan. But with the COVID
This is what you do when you have no
vaccine,
views.
they're gonna be James and I decided that we wanted to be.
Oh, I got to type my shit in, don't I?
So
It's
I
got to
didn't
be.
get my surgery.
Yeah.
I needed to be in Houston for a little
Search.
while I recovered. And I didn't want to risk
Torp.
getting stuck down there in our apartment. So I told Dr. Nell, this is a temporary thing.
It should have my live showing. Oh, it does. That's cool. Never saw that before. I'm going to see if my audio is working. I'm going to pull an Eli, but it's all good. I just wonder if it works. Round and round it goes. I'm going to see if my audio is working. I'm going to pull an Eli, but it's all good. I just wonder if it works. Round and round it goes. I just learned something from Eli. That's pretty cool. All right. Sweet. Not your business. Talk. Yeah. Is that not your business or none of your business? Not your. Gotcha. I'm going to learn to start watching the comments a little bit more in slow me roll. I do have a critique coming on Jeff Thomas's Black Latest Live. For those of you in Rio Linda, it might be fun. Twiggy. I don't know that I've seen that channel name before. Twiggy. Well, hi back. How the hell you doing? Right before Thanksgiving. I hope you've got your shit together because mine's getting ugly quick. No time to breathe. No time to fart. Well, I farted last night on the video. Just so everybody knows, last night's video, if you saw it, it was just me farting and burping. That's all it was. It was actually a 12-year-old video that I re-upped, but they changed it on YouTube. Guess what happened? It used to be if you uploaded a video of something that you already did, then it would say, that's a duplicate video. You can't do that. Now it lets you do it. So I have the original tucked away because I figured somebody's going to say, how did you stay so young, Torp? God, I was 12 years younger. What does that make me? Last night's fart video was 12 years younger, so I'm 55 minus 12. Don't ask me. 43 years old. No shit. I was a boomer by today's standards. Millennial by today's standards. All right. Mystery girl. Happy Sunday, guys. Oh, that's a nice thing to say. It is a good Sunday. Why not go with that? I like it. Eli quits every year or so. I saw that. Eli quit. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Actually, if you want my opinion on that, scratch that. I'm going to give you my opinion on that. Eli couldn't get Dawn to come up on his live. This was his best album. That was his best album. Just say, it's time to go for a little while. I should take a break. And people are patting him on the, hey, man, catch your breath. Catch your breath, bro. You've been running too fast down that trail. You're way too worked up. You need to calm down. You got game. You just got to get it back. Take a break. Just take a break. We left on the holidays. Bring it down a notch. Get back in with the family. Take care of business. He was hoping some people would say that in one bid. One. Well, three. But I couldn't believe it, you know. One of them that told him, maybe hold it back for 3 videos or 3 lives a week was Robert Reese. I was like, I'm not going to knock Robert for saying it, but he kind of put a Roy right there, kind of like a double stand. Like, man, your audience will still love you if you make just 3 a week. It's like, why are you making 3 every hour, dude? Why 3 an hour? What is the relevance? So if we're going to get out of that, I don't know. I'm not saying this shit sucks. Like, there's a third of it I like still. There really is. Robert Reese has got game. He just mixes his game with some stuff. It's stuff. Just because I don't get it, don't make it bad, but it's stuff. I got stuff. You don't get it. So I guess it's a push. Me and Robert Reese just pushed.
It makes me happy.
Well, when I can't push with boy, I just watched his ass on Jeff Thomas Black. I did see about 20 minutes of that live last night on Neck Roast Channel, Alex. Before I get to that, Gloria. Wow, you're pumping up in the chat there. What game? Oh, you talking about Robert? Well, everybody's got an opinion. I got one, you got one. But we're really close to having the same opinion. The difference is that I like it when Robert rants. I just do. I think it's great when he rants. How many of you have said in the chat that you think I'm overbearing, I'm over the top, I'm crazy, I'm not me, but it's entertaining? Kind of goes along the same way with Robert. When he rants, I actually laugh, so it's cool. What he talks about with subs and views and money and business models and all that shit, I'm like, nah, no, shut it. God damn it, you can see by your views that doesn't work. But when he just rants, I'm like, man, I'd have a beer with the motherfuckers that. I would. I'd have a beer with dude, I'll even buy it for you. Look, I got a half one here and an unopened one here. Robert, plane tickets, California to Kentucky. Merry Christmas. Unopened, bro. All you. And if you don't drink, you better start drinking. You want to hang out with the likes of a motherfucker like me, you better learn how to drink some beer. Take it like a man! Or as I put it earlier, I'm fine. Lisa was asking me what the hell that meant. What's a fine? Kind of the same thing as not understanding what's going on. That was me. I did that. Gloria, I get it, Torp. He just takes so long to get to the point. Oh my God, I hope you weren't fucking thinking that condescending. I get it. Is this going a little bit too long? I was going to critique Jeff Thomas Black here. I'm not sure if critique's a good thing or a bad thing these days. Sometimes critique just means, I guess, you're going to judge it or speak to it. You know what I mean? By the way, before I get to this, I want to say something, because I'm about to pop on. Roy, real talk with Roy, man. I got to say something, man. For the one person in the entire community that speaks the strongest, hardest, fastest about not wanting anything to do with the drama, ever. You can't stand it. I don't let it affect my life. That's what Roy says. It's not affecting my life. I won't let it affect my life. I don't give a shit. If it's irrelevant, it's irrelevant. But he knows everything everybody says about him, doesn't he? All of it. He argues with them about what they said. He argues with them about it. He takes his fucking drama clown shoes and he walks right into the ring of drama and says, I'm here. I'm in the drama. Listen to me speak. I don't like drama. It's hard to think a guy like that serious sometimes. I say I'm in the drama because that's my fucking job. I get paid overtime. I'm not even in a fucking union. I do this shit pro bono, baby. I'm not like John's Vlogging Network. I support. So, well, hell yeah, new channel name that supports me. That's cool. I lost like 800 subscribers over the last 2 days, so I don't know if you can. Good to see you. Driftwood. Holy fucking and shit. Driftwood? I haven't seen you on my channel in months. And if you've been here, I'm sorry. I missed it. Didn't jam a little bit. I give it, what the fuck? I've been on for 10 minutes. I'll give it 5 more minutes with the chat. That way I can fucking get to the live because I don't want to pull a Robert or an Eli and give you guys 2 hours that you just want to punch me in the nose for. It took 2 hours to say, I didn't do that. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. You got it wrong. Your facts are all fucked up. You're taking it out of context. Nah, I'll take Robert over here. But I would take. Well, I can't even make a match on Roy and Eli. I can't even. I don't even know where to put those two. Really. Honest to God, I really don't know where to put them. It scares me that I think that way too, because it's like they're in my head, not rent free. That fucking shit costs me. It's like, do you guys not fucking hear yourselves? I don't like the drama. I'm all about the facts. Meanwhile, you're fucking spewing back and forth, day about how fucking wrong everybody else is. And you don't want anything to do with the drama. Way to go, Roy! You proved your point, man. Pedro 2.0. As much as you can talk, as fast as you can talk, and as loud as you can talk, do that. That'll prove you right. Jeez. Sorry about your boy Burrow. Oh, Driftwood, that sucks balls. Our season is so fast, but we're not doing sports. Kudos though, man. That shit sucks. My NFL season's over. There's nothing to watch. TV's not on. It's fine. I'd normally be watching them right now. That fucking sucks balls. Seriously. I don't give a fuck what team you like, but when your team goes as bad as the Bengals did this year, fuck! All this shit right here left over for another month. I was going to drink a fucking case of 16s today. Well, I guess I got to go live. I ain't watching the Bengals. Life's at work. Oh, God. Here we go. Real quick on the sports, I want to kill a little bit because this is about drama and fun. A lot of people fucking get bored with that shit quick on one of them because I don't know stats. I'm not that guy. I don't kill deer, and I don't talk about where a guy that played on a football game came from, how old he was when he went to college, what his fucking GPA was, and all. I don't give a fuck. I just like to watch the game and get drunk with my friends or family, and we just have a ball. Just fuck. And it's over for us. There's the end game right there. So we're going to have to get the Dad Dash with JTB, which is John. That was Jeff Thomas Black here in about a minute. So they give you guys about 5 more minutes. I think it's almost up. Yeah, I know. Sports junkies are all over the place. I'm one when they're on, but they're not on, so my sports are over. All right. I got vodka. All right, Kaylee's got vodka. I got beer, and I got a blunt. So we're going to go ahead and fire this up. Now, again, this is Jeff Thomas Black. This was live today. And I told him it inspired me. And I commented to him, you know, I go up on people's panels maybe once every 20 times. I gotta be really motivated to do it. And if there's like fucking 6 people on the panel and they're already yelling, I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Yell louder? Way to go, Roy! Way to have a great conversation. Just yell louder. Everybody else. Why are you talking over me while he's talking over them? Jeez. All right. I got edibles. Yeah, well, I'm going to have to get some, but smoking is fun. It just burns the throat. Shall we?
Dad Dash Daily, November 19th, 2023, Sunday morning, 6:20 in the a.m. on Pacific Standard Time, 9:20 in the a.m. on the Eastern Standard Time. So I see you this morning. I'm up, I'm ready, we're ready to go. Lots and lots of action last night in the global gig economy and corporate cabal, lots of gang activity, lots of lies, lots of truth.
This kind of sucks a little bit right here. His live just got posted up. I was lucky to catch it because this is the replay. I don't have timestamps. I gotta guess. Let's try 51 because the whole thing is actually pretty fucking good. I thought.
$15 or vice versa.
Sorry about that. I don't have timestamps yet, guys. Normally you could do this kind of shit really easy when you got timestamps. You just put your mouse on a PC right over the fucking line, and you can see who's. Yeah, but you can't. It ain't done that yet. He doesn't even have his live chat up yet when he play. Fuck. Now I know I was down about the middle, maybe. Guess at this. I'm not trying to be precise, I just want to get general here. God. Stop. You know, you guys really should have helped me out with this. I wish I did this too soon. But I don't have much more time because when she gets off work, we're going out to get some more shit done for Thanksgiving. Never ends. It's a fucking turkey.
If you're gonna prove me wrong. So you're playing to win, I'm playing to win, let's go. I'm giving you got time here. I'm giving you time. Let's do it. We're gonna listen to the rest of the podcast. You can vote, but remember, if you vote for 3+, you have to provide your evidence, and you have to provide the specifics of which comments you believe are incorrect. So.
All right, that's cute. I don't. What I meant by cute was interesting. I've never seen a poll where you had to actually explain why you voted. But I understand what he's saying. He wants some backup because he knows Pedro's watching. That's what he's talking about this mostly. Because everybody knows that his target is Pedro. That's his biggest target. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean target like that's his purpose for being here. He wants the truth and justice for the drivers. He wants to expose all the nonsense. He wants to explode fluffer nutters. And I really don't think that that's a bad thing. I did it. I let it go, but I did it. Now I'm kind of like back to these guys for that because when they make sense, I'm back. And with this I liked, so that's why we're doing it.
It's on you. Make it happen. Let's go.
He's talking to Pedro.
Making currency on the planet Earth. They may have miscalculated because governments do not plan to give up the right to establish a currency and tax you upon it. It's going to be a lot of interesting times, and I think there are lots of parallels between cryptocurrency and NFTs and all of these things. Right there are new things that are coming on that pump and dump, and DoorDash is pumping, right? And their stock, their initial offer price is what in the 150.
Supposedly supposed to hit 500.
Right. And now it's in the 40s and 30s and stuff. And it doesn't matter, but it's a fraction. So all of this is.
I get what he's saying. Okay. I don't think you guys, if you don't know this, I'll explain that. I'm not up here just to call somebody out for being weird. I'm not just doing that. I also like when people get, you know this. It hasn't happened a lot. But when it happens, I'd like to do that too. What Jeff Thomas Black is saying is opinion based on facts. Have you ever heard that term before? It's opinions based on facts. Let that sink in. Opinions based on facts. Really gotta let that sink in. Did you say it was just an opinion? I know about the economy, Jeff. I didn't say it was wrong. I said it's his opinion based on facts. Much like what he talks about now.
I mean, yeah, and it's just sad. So, I mean, there's like you said in the beginning, we could probably go for 10 more hours. I mean, but
this has been great. I mean, I think we spoke a lot of shit there, and it sucks because I'm not telling you now. I do not like to criticize anybody on there. I don't like criticizing any of the YouTube broadcasts or anything else, but we have to be honest with each other with what is, right? If I look away from people that are on YouTube gig apps because they seem like nice, earnest people that want the best for others, that's not the right thing to do because they're inviting the masses into these victims of that. And
I want to hit that. I was hoping that I would catch that since I didn't get to see the timestamps. If you guys don't know what timestamp is, you put your mouse over, it'll show you like views, like not views, but clips of the video that you can remember. It gives you like a place to go. I don't have those. I'm doing pretty good, considering. Absolutely. Shall we? All right. I've always wanted to say this in a video, and I think I've said it twice, but I think it went on moot ears. I don't know if that was because of the time of day or if it was because of the people I was talking to. But at slavery, the term itself, this is where I really didn't honestly want to hear it anymore about that. Because honestly, first off, I made a choice to go to the app. DoorDash, any of them. I made that choice. That was me that did that. I know what Jeff Thomas Black is trying to say. I get it fully. 110 across the fucking board. I understand what he's saying. What he's saying is that once they get you in there by your own choice, then you end up doing what they tell you to do to stay on the app, to stay active, to keep orders, to get the programs. I understand that. But honestly, man, I've never seen anything in my fucking life where you didn't have to do that. Not one fucking thing. That's why I said a long time ago, we're all slaves to the dollar at the end of the day, man. We all need a dollar. It doesn't matter if we're a slave to the government, Social Security, food stamps. It doesn't matter if you got a W-2. It doesn't matter if you're an independent contractor like here on fucking DoorDash where you get to make your own choices in scheduling, but you're still gonna have to pull a few strings with your psyche. Is I don't want to do this. I don't want to go there, but I need the money. Except, is that what you mean by slavery? Because if that is, that's universal, man. That's across the board on any income that you can possibly get, unless you're stealing shit. And you're still a slave stealing shit, because if you do that wrong, they're gonna put your ass in jail. You're a slave to the dollar, man. Period. I don't know about app slavery, dude. That's always been a stretch for me. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there on the table. It's a stretch for me. I'm not saying you lied, but app slavery is very dramatic. Because honestly, it's not that I took offense to it. I just didn't get it. It's like I actually use the apps when I feel like it. But what Jeff is saying, they squeeze you, they manipulate you, and they fuck with your head to get you to do shit. Back in the day of slaves, when I remember of Roots, they had to spank those human beings. They had to whip those human beings. They had to starve those human beings. They had to rape those human beings to get those fields plowed. I wouldn't exactly say that taking 525 for 10 miles is the same thing. So maybe I got my definition of app slavery and human slavery a little bit different on the slavery word. I think that's where I'd like to have a talk with Jeff about that at some point. I'm very proud of myself. I did that all life, and I actually heard it back in my head. That did not suck.
And I think together, this community needs to start standing up and saying, okay, it's time for, keep broadcasting, but how about we broadcast more truthful content, more honest content, more practical content about what's actually happening here, not what our gross income is as we drive around and chat with our friends.
I'm not really sure why that was a point either. This will go somewhere. This is not where, I don't even know exactly where it's going exactly. I have an idea, but not exactly. And there's no truth on YouTube, really. That's what I love about people talking about truth on YouTube. And I know Brian thinks the world of Jeff, and I appreciate that, because Jeff, honestly, at the end of the day, he's probably one of the most factual people here when it comes to facts about what we all live on a daily basis. I said the facts. I said that I didn't apply to your life. Because a lot of this shit, nobody even knows what it is. But I think that's what he's trying to explain. It just sucks that he had to go through Pedro to do it. Because going through Pedro to explain what he knows is kind of like, again, serving a steak dinner on a garbage can lid. Because I don't particularly think Pedro has all that much to offer. I don't. I mean, he could do hairstyling, I guess. I mean, he seems to know how to run a fucking scam. And those of you that say, oh, it's not a scam. Well, it's not exactly legit either. That was me. It's not exactly legit. I'll refer to it. Move on.
Because that's just marketing bullshit. That's just marketing bullshit. And the only reason I care is because it's hurting. If you want to go out and, if Pedro wants to go out and sell his Pedro t-shirts, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, wow.
Quit leaving. Quit selling out.
Yeah, wow, it is. Damn, I gotta shut that shave if I get off right. If I get up and shut that shave right now, I'm gonna show my thong off, and I don't think you guys are ready for that. Hey, Holly, what's up? Raging Chronicles. I'm like, Raging Chronicles? That's fucking awesome. I love that. I am here. Let's tear it up. I had to mention something about that song, man. It's going right through me, man. I feel like I'm in. How was that movie? Fucking with the UFOs in it. They come down and. Let's just go with DT. I think it's from email.
Take your fellow humans into absence. All of you. Everyone. Don't do it. If you personally want to make the decision to do it, you do it. Don't. No friend tells another friend to go work for a gig. Friends don't turn other friends on to gigs.
Although I do think it's funny that currently, this is what I like about using the claims way I got to set up now. Let me see if I can punch this up. I'll tell you why I think you might be right about that, because I believe that too. Oh, I can't see it unless I'm dashing. All right. What it says at the top of my screen, by the way, on my Dasher app is earn $400, refer friends. I'm like, ooh. It took me 2 years to figure this shit out, and it's still wrong. What am I going to refer a friend to it for? And with my luck, I'll end up like a dashing trader. Have all these fucking accounts that are linked. My friend does something fucked up. I get deactivated because he fucked up. The fuck knows how DoorDash works, but that sure seems likely. I ain't referring anybody to it. This is my own private little problem. DoorDash is my private problem. It's nobody else's business. Shit. They called it the easy. Just pick it up and drop it off. Right.
You got to do it. If you got to, you know, dig out your sewer. There's a lot of shit there. You got to do what you got to do. But don't go selling it to everyone else.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, you know, but, you know, again, I'm going to use Kim for a second. You know, Kim's always trying to, she's not telling you, get into this, do this.
Whoa.
But she's misrepresenting the impact of your
hey,
effort.
here's what I'm doing to combat what's going on.
Right, but what she's doing only works for her, and that's
Hey. See, I told you it was going to pop back up. Jeff Thomas Black, he didn't just kick it out of the park. He literally put it right through the uprights on that one. With Pedro and Kim and Hannibal and all these people are doing with all these promos is the same thing. They don't even fucking use them. Did you ever notice on the radio sometimes when you hear an advertisement or somebody's promoting like a local station, a local AM station like the news, and you got one of those talk hosts on there and he's going to go ahead and promote this product in your area. He says, but I never do that unless I use it first. That's what they say in my area. I think it's fucking wonderful. Because they got called out for it here. It's like you won't keep promoting something because you're getting paid for it. You're going to promote this item because you're getting paid for it. People caught on to it is like, well, if you're going to promote it, I ain't buying it. Because he's full of shit, he's just getting paid. That's what you got. Pedro, all these motherfuckers, every goddamn motherfucking one of them, I don't give a fuck who you talking about. If they got anything running against their live, anything running against their video, and I know that there's a lot of them that I talk to that I got a little respect for that do it, doesn't change the fact. They are getting paid to put that shit up there. You got to make a choice. Are they using it? Do you trust them? How often do they talk about it? I don't know. You tell me, guys. Huh? How often? Do they have fucking video? Do they even play any kind of tutorials on how to use these fucking would-be? I get $100 this week, and I got to pay back $110 in 2 weeks. I can pay the bills. Ain't nobody gonna have $100 in 2 weeks. All they gotta do is pay the $5 fee. They said, yeah, well, I got a lot of shit coming up. I'm gonna keep my $100 and pay the $5 fee. That shit goes on forever till the end of fucking day, until you finally fucking pay that thing back, and you realize, wait a minute, that wasn't $5. I was locked into that shit for a year. I didn't get shit out of it. What the fuck? That didn't work at all. I just put myself in stress for fucking 12 months. For fucking $5 a month. I thought that. They know they got you by the balls. Guys, why do you think they're fucking talking to us? The gig economy is the worst one. We all broke motherfuckers on the side. We're broke, but we wouldn't be doing gig work. There's only 2 reasons to do gig work. You broke as fuck, you need money now, or you wanted to get out of the fucking lifestyle of a W-2. It's one of the two, there ain't no in between the two. That's it. Boom. So why do you think that these guys are fucking pushing these goddamn payday loans on us? I'll tell you why it is. Because they know we're the bottom of the fucking heap. They know that we're out here suffering. So what a better way to fucking sell something about your channel is that I have something that can help you. And of all fucking things, it's a payday loan. Thanks, Pedro! Way to change my life!
That's where she misses the point, is that she's broadcasting to herself. Nothing she does and says means anything. She's just broadcasting her own exploits, which is fine. but it's not extensible to anybody that's new to DoorDash because Kim lives in Canada and she's in some specific market in Canada. She's been doing this for
I got the wrong Kim.
Kim's in Jersey.
Oh, it's Kim's in Jersey. I thought she was
Yeah.
maybe it's not.
Oh! Did he just straighten that out? Because he just said Kim is in Jersey, bro. As far as I know. Of course, she ain't never showed nothing that would say that. I think she said it. All right, Jeff, man. You better kick that shit up a notch, bro. You got some good hard facts, man, but that was weak. I know, I said Lisa was. Why did I say she was? I thought she was in Vegas, she in California.
This is gonna change me.
Whatever. Hey, I could be in Indiana. You guys don't know. I say I'm in Kentucky. I can fuck you up. Ain't no big deal. Kentucky has over 4 million residents. Or 40 million? No. It's 4 million. Derail.
Everyone's got. Sorry, Kim, you're in New Jersey. So she's been doing this, but it's not extensible to other people. So
What's up,
it's
Pop Max?
not that I'm the coach for YouTube broadcasting, but what would I love to see people talk about? Well, I mean, it's what you and I talk about. It's what Sergio Abedian and I talk about. It's what Tim Carter and I talked about. It's the honesty about what this gig economy is and how it impacts people.
See, this is where I had a problem with Jeff, and it looked like I was agreeing with Pedro and everybody else. I'll tell you how it affects us, Jeff. It's time for a show on the road, okay? A show on the road. You got to understand something, Jeff. Either it's changed since you've last done it, or you just didn't like it. I go out there when I go out there, and it's a full-time job for me, which constitutes about 30 hours a week. 30 hours a week. That's like my max. I had to do 60 a couple of times, but we're not getting into real life right now, are we? Sometimes life is a little fucked up that we can handle. I average like 30 hours a week. 30 hours. I want you. It's a true story. About 30 hours a week, and I make more than my W-2 that I left doing that. I'll tell you what it means to me, Jeff. It means this is about all the freedom I got left to make that money. I know I'm capped. I know that. Hey, is anybody going to argue that people that do the apps are capped? There's no way that you're going to get that magical $1,000 day. And a $1,000 a week is 99% out of the question. I did $950 twice in 3 years. Pure money. The orders came in. I guess there was no drivers on the road, and I just happened to get all the good shit. That was a week-long straight. I couldn't believe it. I know it's never happening again. And it did twice. Well, I guess that was once. Hey, TFT, what's up? Jaded driver. I've done 1,400. Oh, really? Ain't you in Florida? Did I get that right, Jaded? You in Florida, right? TFT, man, I thought you were mad at me, bro. What's up? People get mad at me a lot, though. Don't worry about that. If you was mad at me, ain't no issues there. I pretty much attract anger. I make a magnet to it. Well, I call that my calling. Every once in a while I get lucky, and when I say it makes sense to the people that aren't exactly. No, I don't think you are either. I don't think you're mad, but I guess I did say that. It seemed like you were, because I don't know, man. It's hard to keep up with what's going on, isn't it? You got all these circles breaking up and getting back together in different pieces. You got the lounge, you got Necro, you got, the circle I was in with Glitchgate. You got Robert Reese and that circle, which I ain't even going to touch on that. I think I made my point. They're not exactly the same circles as they used to be. I'm talking across the board. Nobody's getting pointed out. Even Pedro's circle is different. Are we regrouping? Is that what we're doing here? Because I like it. You got to restart, refresh, just like the PC and the phone. If it gets a little jacked up, restart, refresh, clear your cache. Shit can work. I don't think it's taken aside, guys. I think it's what's happening today. Let that sink in. Not what happened yesterday, but today. Unless you're talking about yesterday, today, as a reference point. I'm not really sure that I would say that this guy's best friend with that guy, and that guy hates this guy, so that guy shouldn't be friends with that guy, because that guy's going to get mad at his best friend that started the whole thing. Sounds like a Roy conversation.
When we put rose-colored glasses on and we talk about gross income, and we don't talk about all the negative impacts on people's lives and socially, and then we're spreading bad will against consumers and all those things, I think they're doing a very huge disservice to low-wage workers across the world. And so I'd like to see them stop. And they will stop eventually because they look like fools already. We have to change with the times. We didn't know 3 years ago what we know today. Steve, you didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know last year what I know today about DoorDash. But I'm evolving with the times. I'm not going to give you the same advice that I gave you 3 years ago. Because 3 years ago, I didn't know what.
See, when I go back to 2014 too. And like,
Right.
so
All right, Jeff, the best I can tell you, brother, is don't give advice. The best advice, if you're going to give advice, in my opinion, would be this. If you're going to come up on YouTube and chill, well, you've seen what how-tos have done for themselves. The best advice would be to get approved on the app. Get approved. Do your background check. Maybe show somebody how to make it easier for them. Get on the app, get your keys out, get mentally prepared to fight traffic, to deal with bullshit in the merchant, to deal with bullshit with instructions, to deal with bullshit with the app when it crashes, to deal with bullshit with Dasher support, to deal with bullshit when it fucks with your money once in a while. They do straighten that out. When it fucks with your money once in a while. You ready for all that? Now get behind the wheel of a car and go do it. That's how you learn DoorDash. You don't need anybody's opinion on it. You don't need nobody. That's where this got so fucked up. Everybody was looking for answers. Dude, I think we've cleared this up, or at least we're on the know. There is no answers on YouTube on how DoorDash works. You don't have them. Nobody does. It's impossible. It doesn't work. And that's what I love about being a seasoned veteran on busted Pedro right in the balls for lying to us. That's why I know that's true. Oh, how? Where's your proof? Roy would say. Simple. Watch the channel. Does any of what he said apply? Not after the exploited part of the app was fucking exploited. No. I wouldn't come to DoorDash for advice on it. I wouldn't come to YouTube on advice for DoorDash. Go out there and get your fucking hands dirty. Out there.
I'm going so far back that I'm like, I have a whole, that's gone downhill, but not quite at the rate of DoorDash, but it's still that same type of problem.
All right.
So
Getting better at this. I gotta fucking keep going with comments here. Nothing but silicone. TFT exactly. Transparency is a great thing. If everybody was transparent, the world would be a much better place. The world would be a much better place, silicone, if you throw me fucking $9.99 super chat. I don't have them. Until I get the joke there. I don't know who nothing but silicone is. But let's be honest. She wants the super chats. That shit's crazy. That shit's, she watching the brokest motherfuckers. And she just throwing out that super chat, man. Smack, 20, 50, 10, 20, 50, all day long. Who are you, woman? Are you a woman? Well, you got a great avatar. But honestly, what are you? Who does that? I ain't never seen anybody bounce fucking cash off a fucking website. Like, just, everybody's getting these super chats from out of this world. It's like, who are you? I agree with it. Only because I think if it was me, I'd be like, thank you. Like Flex does and everybody else does. I'm like, even it was that Roy even got some. Yeah, I was like, she's just good with everybody, isn't she? I don't know who she is. She, he, whatever. But I'm gonna be very personal for a second. Anybody that's got the money to do what she's doing or he's doing, why are they in this community? She's really got me intrigued with that. He or she, sorry. I still don't know. I'm just gonna go with she because the avatars. It looks like Cardi B. But, shit, could you imagine if that was Cardi B? That'd be a blast. Oh, hell
Here,
no.
Jeff, where should people? I'll put everything in the show notes, guys. So
Lisa, let that sink in. She gotta let sink in. I'm sorry, I lost my spot. You guys, the comments is pretty funny. I like it. Lisa going downhill ever since Torp made her drinks. So I guess that makes Lisa a Torp slave or a high slave. Yeah. We're supposed to. Hey, if I would have known I could influence someone to smoke dope and drink beer just by getting on YouTube and doing it, that means I must have the game that Pedro has. I just go out, make people do whatever they want on DoorDash as long as they throw me a couple bucks. Couple views. I don't know, man. What a weird system this is. The shit that people get paid for, no, I don't disagree with it. So it does me a $50 bill for being stupid. Don't be stupid.
listening to this, you can find all Jeff's stuff in the show notes. But where should people find you? And
Hey, just Google what that shit. If you put in Jeff Thomas Black full disclosure, you'll find me on Twitter. You'll find me at R9 Media. You'll find me on.
All right, Jeff, brother. All right, I want to touch on something that really bugs Flex, and I'll be honest with you. I don't know that it bugs me the way it bugs Flex, but I did bring it up in a couple of videos, so I suppose it's time for me to man up. Dude, there's a lot of books out there on a lot of subjects. And Jeff, again, I'm not going down. You'll know it when I do it. If I want to do it, I'll tell you I'm going to do it. I'll just fucking throw a fit. I think you guys know me better. I'm not throwing a fit over this, Jeff, but I'm over the book. I'll tell you why I'm over the book. Now, let me finish. You didn't read the book. That's not why I'm over the book. I'm over the idea of the book, not what the book's about. Again, let that sink in. I'm over the idea, not about the contents. Same page, book? I'll tell you what, so the fuck I hear about is the book. Right? Yeah. Ain't nobody talking about what's inside the book, other than what you've said. Ain't nothing wrong with what you said. But you and Pedro are arguing about something weird. It's still got some on it. So check this out. What I'm getting at is this. Let the book go. Let people decide for themselves. Don't talk about the book. Pedro, you need to shut the fuck up about the book. Everybody needs to shut the fuck up about the book. It's like me talking about Eli. At some point, you gotta let that shit go. It's either gonna succeed on its own or it's gonna fail on its own. We did what we could. It's over. Just like with Glitchgate, it's fucking over. We did what we did. One of my proudest moments on YouTube was Glitchgate. I worked with some fine gentlemen. We got a lot of shit. We had a lot of fun. It was a blast. And we were right. We didn't make none of that up. That wasn't drama. That was getting the job done. People that were on the other side of it don't see it that way. But we've moved on. You gotta move on, man. This is YouTube, for Christ's sake. What, are you gonna hold on to the same 6-month story? You gonna beat that dead fucking rabbit? Dude, if it's dead, just cook it. Don't fucking let it sit there and keep calling it dead. Just cook the mother. Take the skin off, cook it. What I would do if I was in Jeff Thomas's Black Shoes is I'd show his ass on that book. I said, this is how good the book is. It's free for you. Here's the link. Go check it out. Everybody get off my fucking back. You don't like the book, don't fucking worry about it. If you do like the book, it's free. What are you bitching for if it's free anyway? All right. Fuck, man. Sidetracked again.
Substack, Medium. I write a lot of stuff. I write about civil rights. I write about minimum wage, economics, housing. I tell you stories about when I went to jail and went in solitary confinement. They're on Father's Day in 2019 because I stand for my community too. So would love to share any of that writing. And of course, I'm very passionate about full disclosure because I think it's a civil rights issue for humanity.
I'll tell you what, dude, I'm up to my ass in civil rights these days on TV and everywhere else. Ain't nobody gonna fight for us unless they in the fucking House of the Senate. You ain't gonna be able to scream loud enough to get any motherfucking listening or change any goddamn laws, bro. That's why I feel the way I do, and I kind of backed off of Brian a little bit. See, Brian is good people. Right? You just got to know him. He's good people. He's like a Bobby. Some of the shit that comes out of Bobby's mouth makes no sense. He was on fucking, he was in the lounge last night, he says, or the night before, and he was talking to some new guy that just came back, and he says to him, the new guy asked Bobby, he goes, what's going on in this community? What's going on? And they go, oh, nothing, just the same old stupid shit, different day, nothing's relevant, nothing matters. Kind of sounded like Roy for a second. I was like, damn, Bobby, that's pretty strong, bro. Saying you hear every night, or most of them. It didn't offend me, but I was like, that's a pretty strong statement among your peers, man. So, sure enough, I go over to the next one. I'm living dangerously live here with saying that one. It's a joke from the past. It's an inside joke. But I went over to Necro's channel, and sure as shit, they were waiting for Bobby to come back in because they held him back in to answer some questions. And he popped back in like it was a joke. Like, Bobby, whoa. You saying it's the same old bullshit, you don't watch it, you don't care about it, then you like Visa, man. You like Visa. You're everywhere, everyone. If they drama, they Bobby. I'm playing with you, hey. You're not a hater. I'm just saying that it's kind of fucking. You are transparent, dude. When you're transparent, I don't even think you see what I see. And that is everything that you say about drama and hate and how moot and how stale this community has become. You're right there on top of a panel talking about it, aren't you? Boom, jumping. Bobby froggied it last night. He went from he was jumping lines. You need me over here? All right, on my way. You know, it's not handling. That shit was funny. It was, Bobby. I'm sorry, but that fucking shit was so funny. Just after he got done telling a guy, this community is broke, it's weak, it's the same thing every day. I don't even know what's going on. But he can tell you verbatim what the fuck is going on. Oh, he said,
that this gig economy is coming into place. So, yeah, just Google what's on the screen. You can find me on any of those places. And I answer every message, every email. I really value input from the gig workers, and I watch hours, tens of hours every week of gig economy broadcasts because I need to know what's going on, good, bad, and indifferent.
all right, Jeff. I'll give you this, brother. I will give you this. It's funny when you hear people on YouTube talk about this, especially in concept. I haven't seen it. I don't pay any attention to him. Jeff Thomas Black is trying to tell you. He says he watches 10 hours a day at least. Hats off to you, man. That's a fucking job right there. 10 hours? Damn, dude, that is 50 hours a week. I don't work that much. I guess that takes me right back to Roy and all those guys. They live here. They do, they live here. They're everywhere. The videos are fucking live every day, if not twice. They live here. This is what they do. This is their job. Everybody says Roy lived in the basement with his mom. I'm like, if I could live in my basement with my mom, I'd fucking do it as long as she wouldn't talk to me and come out of her room. Maybe that's the situation they got. Maybe Roy got that shit figured out. Can't knock him for living with his mom. I notice he's never said, I would suggest living at home with your mom, living off YouTube. And stay away from the drama. I don't listen to those guys. The ones that I'm heavily involved with, talk about every day, with every day. I know everything that William is saying. That's why I'm mad at him and yelling back and forth to Robert Reese about what I don't listen to. And we're going to have that conversation over and over and over again. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go, Roy. Way to stop the drama. You're a great example. Maybe, just maybe once in a while, you might just like flip your hair back a little bit, relax a little bit, put your toes up, put those knees up in some fucking cushions, get a little creamer for the caps. I just say, you know, I really do like to relax and we let out the drama. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start sitting back, laying back, relaxing, and massaging my breast in a most gentle way with some soothing music and incense. And I'm going to show you guys how to relax and show you guys how to breathe deep into the gathering glow that is drama-free life that you come to assume. And if once in a while you decide to stay and not be, I will make sure that I bring you up in the most negative way. Can you tell who I'm not the biggest fan of? Pedro's in second, I'm sorry. This guy hits home personally. Pedro fucked a lot of people. I was just in the group. This booty toy, he's personal.
And so, yeah, hit me up, talk to me, tell me what you know, tell me I'm wrong. That'd be great too. I would love to learn from where we are, but like you said, let's stick together and let's get smarter because corporate AI is new. And Steve, you and I are kind of giving everybody the heads up.
Can't do that right now. We've already covered the part. He does a lot of logistics. I think that is a big risk. You guys like logistics, that shit might work for you. He's not wrong on his logistics, by the way. It's theories about what's about to happen. I don't get that. I don't even do that. What's about to happen, we'll find out tomorrow. In all areas of life. All of them, across the board. All the people that had bunkers for the last 50 years. Somebody in my family made a bunker now. I'm not making this up. Somebody in my family has a bunker. Because the world's going to end. And that's what they were saying 60 years ago. I know I don't need to elaborate on that. I know I don't. There ain't no way that's.
So you want me to do it? To copy Pedro for a month?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He copies everybody else. Might as well copy him.
That is better.
And like yesterday's video is my favorite because he just like has never done gig work before. He's like he lost 8 months and live it.
I gotta hit the comments. Got a good spot of the video here. Again, it's not Jeff's fault. I don't have timestamp shit. Just went up to date. It hasn't processed yet. I'm lucky we got this. What's up, Gig Act? Suppose Brian in the house. Laugh out loud, brother. I can't. You know, this is the one time I like emojis. I don't have to read between the lines. You're either laughing at me or with me, but I got a feeling it's with me. Even if it's at me, that's cool too. Why is it okay for Torp to drink and smoke pot? Not me, Silicone. That's what Kaylee's asking. I'm going to answer that for you real simple, Kaylee. I'm sorry, Lisa. I'm going to answer that. Why are you doing that? You're not blocked. Nah, whatever. Who cares? The point is this. The reason that I get away with it, and I don't know why you say you don't. Somebody made a critique about you smoking. You complain about it. Because you complain about it. That's why. You said Torp made me do this. I hate him for it. It may have been a joke, but those were the... Girl, quit playing. You said I made you do that, and people on here don't like that word. This guy made me say that, or that girl made me say that, or I did this because they said so. That's what you said. Nobody makes anybody do anything, man. Calm down. That's what Silicone did. I didn't even see Silicone, but I can imagine what that comment's. Don't blame somebody for your fuck-ups or your achievements. If you want to say that you're the man when you win, or you're the woman when you win, then you better suck it up when you lose as one.
Just fucking live it.
So I got a question for you. He says, do you think Pedro is involved with the Illuminati?
You know, the thing is, I don't know about that stuff. I hear and feel, I've had, probably you guys have too, I've had the emails like, hey, you want to join the Illuminati? I'm always like, no. I wrote an article on it once where I went back and forth with a guy for a long time. I'm like, yeah, what, if I join, what do I get? What do I have to do? All this kind of stuff.
This should be good.
He might be part of some different groups. I mean, these kind of guys, Pedro is definitely, he was connected to the gambling industry. And this guy, he talks about, knowing about coolers, people going in and cooling players off when they're hot. Pedro's been around organized crime.
Man, it's too deep for me right now. I get it, but I can't speak to it. And I'm not saying that loosely. I can't speak to it. That's a hard I can't speak. I don't know. Yeah, that's something else.
Very clown combo.
No, we can take it. Let's do oh man, I forgot the guy with the Air Pro, the military guy. He's a military guy. He said he had an Air Pro. He used to make paint pictures and stuff. White guy, very cool.
A white guy with an afro. Well, all right, now it's a party. A white guy with an afro. You have a beer with that guy.
The calm guy, man. I forgot his name. Shit.
Nobody's going to just go away because people want to fucking Bobby.
Nobody
brain.
wants to just go away because people want them to.
No, of course not. People will go away because they're over. This is up. Pay with the con man, and his con is up.
Man.
Con man, his con is up.
Yes. I agree with that. The con is up, but Pedro's not. All right, Jeff Thomas Black. I'm gonna blow your mind here for a second. You probably weren't ready for this. You know that we've complained most of our lives about what happens in the media, what happens with our politicians, what happens with school teachers, what happens with drivers on the road, what happens with the merchants, what happens with new businesses opening up like Walmart. How many times did they get sued across the board? Everybody's fucking. Everybody does stupid shit. Well, Pedro did some stupid shit. That's a cafe. Agreed. But try to remember who did it. The man that could figure out how to do it. I would have never thought in a million years that coming up here and lying to a bunch of people about how to do this gig work would actually make me a house. I would have never thought it. I would have never thought it possible. I said, go to fucking YouTube and tell people how to do something wrong. How in the fuck are you gonna be? And then you saw that, and I was like, I'll be damned. It can be done. He's like one of them damn those evangelists? Might as well be a get quick scheme or pyramid scheme. I'm like, I've been listening to this motherfucker for real. I was hanging on this everywhere for 3 months, him and Nugs. Do you realize, Matt, one thing that I've done since I stopped doing this on YouTube and doing it my own way? Do you know how much I've used of their info? None. Not a damn bit of it, to be honest with you. Anybody on YouTube want to tell me how to make this shit work when I can't? Oh my God, the words are coming to my mind. I'll just say it this way, and you all can fill the blank. Please! Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You gonna fucking tell me how to make it. You gonna tell me how to fucking do the gig work. I should have known something was wrong the day I saw nothing but these fancy fucking stills. $1,000, look. Wow! How did I do that? Unicorn Day! I fell for it too. I did. An ad was still shot with the video before. Like that Home Alone boy. $200 in one order. When you breathe deep with some pot, that fucking helps a lot.
There's a lot of other of them. So anybody selling payday loans, they're con them. They're race traders for the human race. They're con us up. So they can all fuck off. Yeah, this is a war for the survival of the human race. We ain't fucking around. And just to note, I mostly answer questions about people ask me.
All right, Jeff. Can you do me a favor on that right there, what you just said? I would like, I'd appreciate it. Is there a difference in like and appreciate? I'm not really fucking sure. I'd appreciate it if you just call him Pedro. I'll tell you why I said.
My life really changed. When I was 14, I got pregnant with my first child.
The worst thing about that was the disappointment that I saw in my mom.
Ain't that a bitch? I can't get that shit straight once.
So bad.
Mm.
The very next day,
We gotta go over some shit. Well, at least I do. We'll figure it out as we go along. I'm gonna wait till some shit pops up. I'm gonna pull an Eli and check my microphone. Can you hear the playback? Is this shit working? I want to hear some comments before I roll this. I'm going to do a critique on Brian's video. DoorDash gig economy police. Anybody wants to hear about it, you know where it'll be. We're going to do this. No music this time. The last one I did got like fucking popped off, man. That shit was nasty. Well, I don't know. It wasn't nasty. I knew that shit was going to get popped off. Robert Reese tried to call me out for like, he farted right in my face.